Okay, everybody, good morning. We're back with another breakfast. We're going to build some decks today. I've already built a few decks over the past few days. Copied a little bit off other people for the Leafy Retreat Cost deck. It's definitely interesting. I've always liked Leafeon, so we're going to give that a go. And I just want to try and build a Jolteon VMAX deck. I feel like it's got some legs. Just get the channel up. Let everybody in Discord know that we're on. Going live. So I can't remember what the card's called, but there's a card that puts damage counters. Pretty sure it's from Scarlet and Violet, so I'm pretty sure it's a fighting Pokemon as well. That's it, Hawlucha. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon and put 1 damage counter on each of them. So we definitely need those because Jolteon's Max Thunder Rumble does 100 damage, but it also does 100 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon that already has damage counters on it, so that's what we want. So they're definitely going to put us against Manaphy. Need to gust Manaphy into active if people are playing it. Boss's orders will do. Need to know what else we need to play with this. Thinking maybe Magnezone V-STAR, maybe. This attack does 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That works. That definitely helps with Jolteon VMAX's Max Thunder Rumble. We need 1 more of those. And that's a good. Magnezone's good as well in case people are playing Manaphy to protect the bench. magnetic tension. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon and then do 40 damage to the new active, so we're happy with that. I think we definitely need Miraidon to get electric Pokemon on the bench. You can also attack with Miraidon if need be. I don't know if anyone's made this type of deck. I'm definitely not copying off anyone this time, I'm just building it from scratch. Is there any way of getting Hawlucha off of your bench once you put it on there? Geek. It's been a while since I've heard that sound live on a stream, Geek. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, my mate. How's life treating you? How's married life treating you? Yeah, really good. Well, I've got a day off today with my stepdad's funeral yesterday, so I booked today off. I'm a little bit delicate. Not as bad as I thought I was going to be, so we're alright. Thought we'd have a little stream. That's alright, thanks mate. Yeah, good send off, it was a good day. Nice to see old family. Pretty close family anyway, so. Are you still playing Pokemon, Geek, or are you into other things now? We need to nest Miraidon. We need to Capturing Aroma, the VMAXs and V-Stars. You dabble from time to time, good to hear. On the card, on TCG Live, or is it the Nintendo Switch games? They look pretty good. I haven't played them, but I've heard some good things about Arceus. Oh, Ultra. So, does this work? This is a good idea. Hold on. When you play this Pokemon from your hand or no? I was going to say, you could Thornton. Once you have the Hawluchas on your bench, you could Thornton another basic Pokemon from your discard. But then Thornton again your Hawlucha back on your bench, but that's not how it works. The 6-year-old has taken over the Switch. Oh, well, I bought my 5-year-old her own Switch at Christmas. I just saw one on Facebook Marketplace and it were just too cheap to pass up. It were, what did I get it for? 100 quid, I think, I'm pretty sure. 100 quid for a Switch. Not a Switch Lite, a proper Switch. I thought, must be something wrong. So I made them wait at the door when they delivered it. Wait at the door, I plugged it in, made sure it all worked. And the rest is history. What you up to today, Masgeek? You working? I need a supporter card that takes your Pokemon from your bench. If there is such a card. Change around in your room. Oh yeah, we've added a few bits and spending all his money on Pokemon and Pokemon cards still. In fact, I've got something coming back today from PSA. It's due today. The Giratina V-STAR Gold. So if that, it says before 1 o'clock, if it comes when we're on stream, I'll open it up on stream, see where hopefully we got a Gem Mint 10. That's the first card I've ever got back from PSA, so I'm excited about that one. If heads attach a foot, no. We could do that. We could use Collapse Stadium. Get a full bench. Use Collapse Stadium to put a Hawlucha into discard. And also we can spread the damage using Alakazam. Radiant Alakazam move up to 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another of their Pokemon. Yes, that's a good one. I need to send off some of my cards, but it makes me nervous. Yes. It's, well, this one that's coming back, I sent in February. And I'd sent, I think, 10 in January that I haven't received back yet. It's saying you can track them through a website I use called Dan's Pokestop. But when you track it, and it says it's still at grading at PSA, but they've had it since January. April, we're nearly May. It's nearly been 4 months. So we are Collapse Stadium, and then we need what's called Klara. We need some Klaras to get the Pokemon out of discard again, just in case. And then we need some, if I can spell, we need Judge. Do we need any Pokemon tool cards with these? Have you got a lot to send off? Is there a Jolteon? Ah, if the Pokemon V this card is attached to is Jolteon, its attacks cost 1 less. Perfect. Perfect. So that's Max Thunder Rumble for 1 Lightning Energy. I like it. Okay, we'll give it a little try on casual. If no one's noticed, because I had a little bit of a rant last stream, the Expanded is there. You can actually play Expanded, it doesn't go all the way back forever on the cards, on the sets, but it's as good as we're going to get, if anyone wants to play it. Let's give Jolteon a little go. Is the music too loud, Maskgeek, or can you hear me alright? Yes, we'll go first, please. Where's my oh yeah, it's there. Oh no, I've put my Leafy on deck. I didn't set it to active. We'll play this then first. You can't hear any music? Oh right, okay. I'll turn the music off then, because I don't need it in my ear. Okay. Conceal an energy onto Leafeon V. What games are you playing at the moment then, Maskgeek? I'm looking forward to some, I think. What am I looking forward to? Oh, of course. On my daughter's birthday, 12th of May, the new Zelda is coming out. So at the moment I'm playing Skyward Sword because I've never played that one before. I hate Lunatone decks. I hate playing against them anyway. Boop. Boop. Let's get a professor's research. We should get an energy from a prof, shouldn't we? Don't you dare not give me an energy. Close. And smash you in the face with a 180. Thank you very much. Hogwarts, oh yeah, I played a little bit. I played a little bit at the start. It's a really good game, and I don't know why I just couldn't get into it. But I think it's something I'll definitely revisit. It's just too good a game not to revisit that. I got to the first, when they go to, I can't remember the names, when they go to the first village. and the trolls come and wreck the village centre. I've just got to that bit and smashed the troll's face in. Oh, I like that Mewtwo being on your bench, young man. Ha ha ha. So I've had to boss that Lunatorn or boss the Mewtwo. Hmm. 60, 120. I could take that out. I think I'll take the Lunatorn out. Too many energies on there. Looking forward to... Oh yeah, Jedi Survivor, that's the other one. That's the other one. I 100%ed the Fallen Order, or whatever it were called. I really enjoyed that, so I'm looking forward to that one, definitely. I've watched all the Mandalorian now, I'm caught up with that. Season 3 was insane. Insane. If you're wondering why I've got so many credits, that's because I bought 300 Evolving Skies codes yesterday, knowing that I've nearly 100% to the set and got 4 of every card, so any duplicate will give you extra credits. Because I was looking for Leafeon VMAX and Jolteon VMAX, but I ended up getting the credits instead. Right, Jolteon, I were looking forward to Jolteon, not you. Jedi Survivor. Like I say, I'm playing Skyward Sword at the moment, so a little girl likes watching me play that. Takes a little bit of getting used to the controls because it was originally for the Wii U, but they've changed it so that you don't have to have motion controls, but you have to keep certain buttons pressed. Oh, as if Hawlucha wasted. Hawlucha wasted. So we can Nest Ball and Miraidon. Nest Ball and Miraidon. Bring in Jolteon and a Magnezone, or another and a Magnezone. And then leave the other spaces for Hawluchas. We'll try that. Miraidons usually play a full bench as well, don't they? So if you collapse Stadium, usually makes them get rid of.
Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
You remember that? Lil Tone 96. How's it going? Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Welcome. Legends never go away, they always return, Little Tone. They just have a break. Much needed break. Okay, so Nest Ball Miraidon. Miraidon I am an Arsenal supporter, yes. Thanks for reminding me. We've got Champions League, that's all that we need. Don't know where you're going with that one, but yeah. So we can retreat Hawlucha out. Tails is for put it into your hand, so we will get another Hawlucha. I want them to win the league. There's no chance of that, my friend. Absolutely no chance. Well, at that, I think we might splitting beam. Oh no, or have we to take a Raku V out? We'll do that, we'll be greedy. And then we shall collapse stadium. Put the Hawlucha onto the bench. Use flying entry to put damage on you. And a damage on Reggie. Take out Raku V. Not bad. Not a bad first turn. We only need one energy on Jolteon because of the Elemental Badge. I've got so many channel points to spend. Save them up for Dragon Sings. Oh, is that still on there? I thought I'd taken that off. I think City will win, but a man can believe, yeah. There's no chance for Arsenal now. There were no chance when they were giving 2-0 leads away. I think Arsenal bottled it against Southampton. Yeah, well, Liverpool, they were 2-0 up. West Ham, they were 2-0 up. Southampton, they were 3-1 down. They're just... Unfortunately, they don't have the experience in the big games yet. They're a little bit inexperienced. But I'll take second in the league, Champions League football. Now, do I want to Hawlucha for 2 more? And we'll put 100 damage on Raku. so you can only put it on benched Pokemon. We could have been, but we've got an Alakazam, so we can move some counters over to Miraidon EX. Oh, Battle Royale's definitely not starting. Newcastle are a top 40. Yeah, they are. Mrs. Danglers, yeah, fine, mate. Thanks. She's working today. All good in the hood. We've just been to Centre Parks. Just got back from that, so that were a good timing. We went to the Sherwood Forest one. So, correct me if I'm wrong here. Oh, that's the Alakazam. Put 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another. So that's, if we put 2 damage counters from... Oh! We can't, can we? If I put him from that Raikou to that... Let's just see. From one of your opponent's Pokemon to another. I'm gutted. If I didn't have Collapse Stadium on, I'd have been able to put a Hawlucha on and take 4 prizes and win the game. What a donkey. Let's see what we've got here. I'll get the Magnezone V-STAR out. We'll take 2 prizes for that. That Arven's a good card. Is she still popping in for B for Clark? Not as often as I'd like, that's for sure. I only need 2. Oh, Hawlucha. If we get a Hawlucha, we've won this game. And I could get one out using Arven, getting an item card. I think this is how it's gonna work. Come on now. Put Hawlucha inactive. Oh, this brings Hawlucha into my hand. 2 Pokemon from discard pile into your hand. And I've got one there, so... Oh, that was fantastic. That could not have worked any better. What did we learn from that? We learnt that we don't really need Collapse Stadium. So we'll use something else instead of Collapse Stadium. Elemental badges are a must. If we can't... I think we'll have Choice Belt for Miraidon if we attack with Miraidon. And another stadium. Yeah, it's the new one, but I'll be honest, I didn't transfer everything over. I didn't get the most out of it. I don't know. It were a bit silly, really. So sack it. I'm going on to the new one. Just do it. Whatever I get, I get. But I think I lost a lot of cards doing it the way I did. Don't want path. That doesn't work for us. Temple of Sinnoh. That could disrupt some. We'll have one Sinnoh and I think Mesagoza. One Mesagoza, one Temple. I don't think we should change too much because it worked really well. Let's have another go. Yeah, I must admit, it's definitely not as good as the old PTC Go, I don't think. No trading system on it, which is a shame. And even though they've got an expanded beta, they don't go all the way back on the sets. So they haven't transferred every set over to this one, which is a shame. Let's see if we've made a broken deck. Because we just played against one of the meta decks there and smashed it. Have you transferred I'm guessing you haven't transferred everything over then yet, Masgeek? Are you still streaming, Masgeek? That's a question. Capturing Aroma for heads is a evolution, I think. Okay. No point putting that on. That's my bedroom door closing. Games room door closing. I haven't streamed in nearly 2 years. Get back on PT on Pokemon. Well, that's what I've got coming. I forgot about that. We've got a Chilling Reigns booster box because I'm still trying to complete that set. IRL. We've got a few specific cards for the Evolving Skies set. Jolteon VMAX. And there was another, can't remember what that one was. And I've got a booster box coming from Chilling Reigns. See if we can pull the Moltres. Manafair. You see? But what this does is put that on there. Does Hawlucha still work, even with Manaphy? Let's try. Yes, it does. And then I need... What's that, 40? Oh, it's 40. Let's get... Get a Nest Ball out and a Elemental Badge, and we'll start putting Miraidon on. Get Jolteon out. I think maybe another Magnezone. Look at that. Ooh, we're cooking, Frankie. Smash that card because it's weakness. Hey! Then we are going to Electrostar V Star Power. I'm going to take 2 Comfies out. I've DM'd you in Discord with a couple of vids of what I've got for grid. Oh, nice. Let's have a look. Let's have a little sneaky peek. Flipping heck. Holy smoke, dude. Hold on, just pause it. So we'll put that on there. Magnezone on there. We'll pull Manaphy back into active, take you out again. Oh, that's a good one. We've got Jolteon VMAX on the go now. We only need 1 energy on there. Flipping heck, Maskeet. I know what you mean now. When you say you're scared. They must be worth a mint, are they not? They must be worth... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to suggest. Some nice cards there, mate. They look well looked after as well. They look really nice. He's sitting on a gold. We've said this before, I think, haven't we? He's sitting on a gold mine. So we need a Hawlucha. Oh no, we don't, because what we're going to do is We're going to Electro Star damage 2 of our opponents, and we're going to Dragonite and take a Comfy out. And then we're going to Jolteon VMAX's Max Thunder Rumble. And finish it off. So we're in good. Oh no, we're not. Yeah, we are. We're still all right. He's gonna get rid of the Jolteon thing, the Elemental Badge. Did he not? Okay. So do we? Is that benched? Benched Pokemon that. So do we Jolteon VMAX now? Or do we Magnezone? No, we Jolteon VMAX. Because that puts some damage on Dragonite. We get Alakazam out. Put 20 on there. Take a prize and do 100 damage to Dragonite. So now it's either we win with Jolteon VMAX, or if they bench Dragonite, we put Magnezone to active and take Dragonite and a Comfy out. So I think we're in a very good place here. If I could drive to PSA and sit there. Do you know, there's a guy on YouTube, I forget his name now, Leon? Is he called Leon? And he sent the Holo Charizard from base set off and they lost it. They lost it. They eventually found it after months, but he thought that, and that were just before the price hike on them, where the prices went mental. So he's thinking it could possibly be sat on a $250,000 card, and he's lost it. They've lost it. That's insane. Well, I haven't been watching this. He's been healing his Dragonite. Cheeky sausage. He's healing them all. With his switch carts. Don't you worry about that, Sunbeam. We've still got you. Come on. Get on with it. Yes! This deck's amazing! We're going to prove it out on the ladder now. Even though we just played 2 meta decks. We might as well have played ladder anyway. You saw I've seen that, yeah. You just, I don't know. You just have to get some insane postage that covers, that covers anything like loss or damage, or take loads of pictures beforehand of the quality of the cards that you send in. You'd send it. Would you send it in the binder? Send the binder wrapped up in cotton wool, love and kisses. Insured up to the nuts. Zaki D, how's it going? That's a good starting hand, innit? Broken deck. As Tricky Jim would say, broken deck. I'm seriously thinking of getting into real life Pokemon Mass Geek. I really want to play in real life now. In fact, this deck, I'm really loving this. I know I've just made it, but I'm really enjoying it. Get another Magnezone out. Oh no, we'll use one to get Alakazam and one to get a Miraidon. And then use Miraidon to bring Jolteon and another Magnezone. And then we've got room for one Hawlucha. Look at that. Turn 1, I've got 4 energies on. Turn 1. Have you got somewhere you can play? The nearest, I think the nearest one's called Geek Retreat in Blackburn. I'd have to get train over, but I think it's quite close to the train station, so once I get there, it's not far to go. But it's, you know, when it's like you haven't done anything, it's the first time you're doing it, and I'm just really nervous. 41-year-old man walking into a geek retreat and playing Pokemon in real life for the first time, shuffling cards, and I've been watching Tricky Jim play in real life just to try and understand all the little quirks of, you know, turning your card to use the ability and shuffling when you have to and blah blah. Okay, so I think we're gonna pull Giratina V into active and 40 damage it. Get a card. Will they even let you? Are they allowed? Are you allowed card shufflers? And I don't. If everyone used card shufflers, then I'd be up for that. But if I'm like the only one using it, and then I see someone else using a card shuffler, not using a card shuffler, because I've seen them shuffling and they're still looking at the cards when they're shuffling. Instead of being looking at the top, they're looking at the bottom of the cards. You're like, what? What you doing? We need heads. Good on. Thank you for my heads. We're going to Electro Star our Comfy and Stabilize. This deck is insane. Tell them you are old and have Arthur. Do you know? That'd be even funnier if it weren't true. My wrists are killing me. I have to have little breaks now if I'm having a long fortnight session. Give my wrists a little. Oh, ooh, gonna have to have a little rest. So now we Hawlucha, choose 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon and put 1 damage counter on each of them. So now we Hawlucha to put a damage counter onto Stabilize again. And a damage counter back on, another damage counter onto Giratina. Then we back Magnezone out to Jolteon VMAX that's already got the Elemental Badge on, so we only need 1 energy. And then we attack whatever's inactive. So we don't really need to, I don't think we really need to concentrate on that Giratina, is what I'm saying. But he's going to bring it into active in V-Star. No, you haven't got 10. Oh, he nearly have. He's nearly got 10 in Lost Zone. Can't believe that. When did that happen? He takes us out with a Lost Impact anyway. Okay, so... Thing is as well, if I put Jolteon VMAX into active, they only need to put 1 more card into Lost Zone before the Star Requiem. We're in a bit of a pickle. That'll do 80 damage. 90. I'm not happy. We are not happy. They've really got Giratina V-Star powered up quickly there. Another Hawlucha. So we've got 2 Hawluchas, so I can put 20 on. We can put 10 on you. 10 on you. 10 on you. 10 on you. And then I can Put that across. Then Max Rumble. I've used my V-Star. That's because you ain't getting beef o'clock. I've said not as much as I'd like. What's they got? 11. So they're definitely using V-Star, aren't they, this time? We need to top deck something amazing. Or just maybe an energy. If we top deck an energy, I think we might be alright. That doesn't help. So I can't do that. Bring one of your benched opponent's bench Pokemon with their active, swap it with their active, and then attack. Struggling. So we could we can't win. We can't win, I'm afraid. We just didn't get the support cards this time, did we? The draw power just wasn't there. Yeah. And they got 10 cards in the loss zone on turn 2 to do the V-Star attack. That was insane. Thinking instead of the choice belt, we'll have the yeah. So we'll take Temple of Sinnoh out and get Professors. Old school. We'll add 2 Professors and take an energy out because we're not short of energies. Give us more draw power. Don't need 2 Klaras, just 1 will do. And I do like Shauna. Shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 5 cards. So that gives us quite a lot more draw power there. We've got the experience here so that I think if our Jolteon VMAX gets knocked out, the energy then goes on to Magnezone VSTAR on the bench. We can Magnetic Grip. That does decent damage and it gets us 2 item cards. Which in an electric deck is possibly electric generators to power up. Oh, I'll tell you what we haven't got. We haven't got any switch. We haven't got any switch. Okay, let's give that a go again. Get back to winning ways. We haven't had any breakfast yet. Time is it? 10:30. I think it might be a McDonald's breakfast on order. You have to forgive me for just a sec. Not that. What are you doing? Oh yeah. I'm still here. I'm just going to order McDonald's. Breakfast. And we're going to have a double sausage and egg McMuffin. I'm going to make it into a meal. We're going to have a fresh orange. With a hash brown. Add that to the basket. And then add 2 more hash browns. Need a tail so we can get a Miraidon, please. So we'll Magnezone then. Magnezone into that. And then we're going to pass. And over to you. Flipping out, what's happened to that? And we're back in the room. With McDonald's ordered. Got a lot of draw power in our hands. We need, I think with think we might just Electro Star straight away. Raikou and one of the Raikou and Miraidon. Take that Hawlucha out of my face. Doing us a favour there, mate. So that's good. We'll Magnezone V-STAR for Electro. Do 90 damage. I think we will get rid of Klara and Shauna for a Miraidon. Bring out our Jolteon, and I think this time another Miraidon. Arven for a generator and the Elemental Badge. What? Oh, son of a... We'll put that on there. And we're going to do 90 damage to you and you. What do you think about that one, Alvishong? We got rid of our draw power again. That were our fault this time because we ultra balled. Instead of getting rid of the switch and keeping a Shauna. Silly. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20, 40, 60, 180. 180, 210. Rocky Helmet. What's that all about? Holy smoke. I could do with another energy, top decking energy. You dirty man. I can't do anything. I just needed an energy. I've been able to get 2 item cards. I could have brought 2 from there to there. I could have taken that out with a 180. That's my own fault. My own fault. Good game. Good game, my friend. Totally my fault, that. Put more draw power into my deck and then discard the draw power using Ultra Ball. Insanity. I'm feeling very strong about this deck. Very good. Are you working from home, Maskgeek, or are you back into work now? Another Hawlucha SVI. Come on, give me a break. Oh yeah, remember Jerk Ball? Wonder if Jerk Ball still works. There's a definite possibility of taking Arceus V out on turn 1 here. We're getting a Miraidon. We'll get Alakazam's not there. Darn it. Get 2 Jolteons then. Get another generator and another elemental. Alright. Now we need 3 energies. Onto Miraidon. Yes. And we won't put Mesagoza in yet. Smosh! 220! Turn 1! Who's your daddy? There's Alakazam. You gave her an early birthday treat then. The 8-Ball says, oh, what go on? Is it better to work in the office? That question sucked hard, just like your mum last night. Oh, fantastic. Fan-flipping-tastic. So we need to hit a heads for a Jolteon VMAX. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful man. Jolteon VMAX, yeah? Which only needs 1 energy. Alakazam. 100 damage to Giratina. Unfortunately, we don't have any damage on the Drapion V, but that's fine. We can move damage across on our next turn using Alakazam. Tails, you dodge pot. You gave her an early birthday treat then. Was it a birthday? How good's that? That question sucked hard, just like your mum last night. Jerk ball at its finest. We'll put that on there. Alakazam onto you. Jolteon Max Thunder Rumble. We're on it. There's no stopping us. It is today, is it? Happy birthday to Mass Geek's mum. What's he gonna get, do you think? A boss. He's gonna try and disrupt me by maybe bossing something else into active. Path to the Peak takes Radiant Alakazams, but we still get 2 prizes for doing Jolteon's Max Thunder. Oh, Jolteon VMAX is a free retreat. We can use those other Pokeballs, can't we? What they're doing? Watanuke, 33. What are your thoughts? Talk us through it. Talk us through what you're thinking. Anyone that's just joined us, we've just made a Jolteon VMAX deck, and it is awesome. Made it from scratch. If somebody else has a similar deck, I haven't copied it, I promise. If I do copy anything, I do. That's it. I do give credit to the people that I take the decks from. I usually copy off Tricky Jim. That's why. This deck is broken. I would like to play this deck in real life. I don't know if I've got any of the cards. There is, instead of using Capturing Aroma, there is Feather Ball. Search your deck for a Pokemon that has no retreat costs, so that can get us a Jolteon or a Jolteon VMAX. So I might take a Capturing Aroma out. We'll just do one. Got more options. And Jolteon. Not going to let me put Magnezone in, is it? Yes. Jolteon Magnezone. Jolteon. And we'll put our normal coin, because that's my favourite. Keeps putting us against the Miraidon deck though, doesn't it? I'm just going to see where my McDonald's is. I'm still here, I'm just checking my phone. Mareep, that's a good one to have on the bench. I like that. We can work with that. We haven't got very good hand though. 2 out of the 3 elemental badges in our hand and 3 out of the 11 energies that we're using in our hand. Oh, and they got 2 energies from their generator. Ow! Ouch! I could put an elemental badge on and use that Thunder Spear for free. I think. Yeah. We have not got a good hand, unfortunately. What's your PTCGL username? It is a good question. Snorlax _ packs. Look at that! Look at those cards that he had in his hands. This. Holy shit balls! Wowzer! He could not have had a more perfect 3 cards there. He's only got 1 card left. That's insane. Snorlax _ packs. 81. I want to say 81, but I'm not sure. Trying to find it. Does it show your name on screen now, does it? Oh, oh my goodness. They are getting everything they need. They might be able to take me out here. If they've got some generators. I can bring one on using Fluffy. Oh, and they're using fast charge. We need some help here. We need to hit 3 heads with pin missile. Oh, that's helped. We'll put that on anyway. We'll profs. Flipper heads. Flipper heads, dickhead. Disappointing. Let's flip some coins. 1, 2, no, no. It's needed 1 more. I think we're going to get taken out. 120, 180, and then 240 here. They don't need to flip coins. They just need to accelerate energy from discard using Fluffy. It's a shame. If we'd have got a Jolteon VMAX there, we were in control. Where were all of our cards? Oh, I'll show you what. Yeah, I can find out now. I think it's Snorlax _ Pax 81. Yes, that was right. I'm convinced this deck's better than what this game's making it out to be. Do you ever get the feeling this game doesn't want you to play a certain deck? Oh, it's not the meta. You can't play that deck, Sunshine. That's not the latest cards that we want you to buy. So, we're going to Hawlucha. Switch Miraidon onto the bench. Put 1 energy onto Miraidon. Professor's Research. Hopefully get... Oh no. We'll tandem unit first. How many have they got into Lost Zone 3? Okay, so we'll Hawlucha. We will energy. Doesn't matter that we're switching it out anyway. Experience share, then Professor's Research. Still didn't do what I said I was going to do, did I? Arven for a generator. Capturing Aroma for a Jolteon VMAX. And we're laughing. The game's afoot. Or Magnezone VSTAR. One of those two. I'm excited for my PSA graded card coming today. Shame it's not the other 10 that I sent the month before. But at least we're getting something back finally. 8 cards in Lost Zone already. Not messing about. That's last two. Last 2 times we've played against this deck. They've got 10 cards in Lost Zone. Near enough straight away. Ooh. That's a good shout. Regenerative energy. I really did not want. That's good. We can take Giratina out. That worked out better. And draw power is back in the deck. What you gonna do, brother? What you gonna do? I've got another boss here, so is there a way? Is there a way? I think I need to top deck a Switch. I've already used one. We've only got 2 in this deck. If we top deck a Switch. Okay, top deck Switch. That does help. That's for sure. We can. Yeah, because that's Cramorant's weak to electric. So if we put the damage onto Giratina on the bench, on this turn we well gosh darn it. Do a knockout on Cramorant and 100 damage on Giratina. Take our prize, and it's over to you. On our next turn we can 220 damage again using Miraidon if they bring Giratina, even if they don't bring Giratina into active, we've got the boss. Cooking. They've got enough cards in Lost Zone now to use Giratina's V-Star ability, which is only 2 energies. That's ridiculous. Well, I suppose you do have to get 10 cards into Lost Zone, but they've got 11 cards in the hand and they're still searching for something. Just going to check where McDonald's is. Two minutes away. Don't worry if I have to just get up quick. I'm just picking my McDonald's up from the door. Well, they've got a Switch. They have a Switch. Still 6 prize cards to take though. So they can store a Queen all they want, mate. Take the 3 prizes. Will Miraidon. Miraidon for 2 prizes. We shall. Have I got a Magnezone? Won't be a sec. Anything happen? Anything good happen? So we now have a V-STAR ability that can take 2 prize cards. Yeah. You and you, please. And that is how you beat Lost Box. Giratina. With my new Jolteon VMAX deck, which is awesome. Feels really nice. Okay, so we're gonna call it. Thanks for dropping by. If you're still there, Mask Geek. What am I? Oh, you are there. Double sausage and egg McMuffin. 3 hash browns. Oh, Mask Geek is here. Of course I will be your friend, my friend. If anyone wants the deck that I'm just using, I'll export it into Discord. If anybody wants to join the Discord, it is a very good deck, that. Highly recommended. Pokemon PTC Go decks. Oops. What are you doing? From today's stream. Awesome Jolteon deck. It's in the PTC Go decks Pokemon section. If anybody's interested. Legend unlocked. We have a new legend. Alt+1. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're well. If you have been watching, if you haven't been watching, I'm going now, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you. We should be back on Saturday morning for breakfast and battles. Hope to see everyone then. I'll catch you later.
I quit!